Hey, Butch here with Coach to Coast again. I want to do a little follow-up to my trip to Fargo where I visited my stepfather Kenny Hunt's gravesite, which I hadn't had a chance to get up there to visit. And also, he's buried next to Roger Maris, which the backstory to that is they both grew up in North Dakota. They both played high school baseball against each other, opposite teams, but they became friends. And they both wind up in the Yankee organization in the middle to late 50s. In 1961, the expansion came about, and the Yankees could only protect so many players, and the Angels came into the league. And they picked Kenny Hunt. I believe he was the second player picked by the Angels after Jim Fregosi, if my memory serves me correct. Kenny then dislocated his shoulder during a game, never really recovered properly from it. His throwing arm, he was an outfielder. They tried to move him to first base. It didn't work out. He was then traded from the Angels to the Washington Senators, where I spent some time back and forth between LA and DC. Did the father and son game and had a really good time because Kenny, I was old enough to appreciate him being a professional baseball player. My two brothers, who he is the father of, he was my stepfather, were just babies, so obviously I got to get all the goodies of going to the ballpark and collecting the baseballs and all this, and Steve and Chris never got that chance, so I feel kind of bad for that. But he was a great guy. He actually took me to work at the studios, and he got his acting debut on Herman the Rookie, where he played the catcher, saying, "No, not me, Leo, I'm going back to the minors."
Hold it, no, I quit, Leo, no. I'm going back to the minors.
And it was Leo DeRocher was the guest star as well. The ironic part about that is Kenny was then traded to the Chicago Cubs, where he did wind up in the AAA team affiliate, the Tacoma Cubs. So he actually did wind up going back to the minors, and then he pretty much quit the baseball after that. But anyway, he had a great life. He was loved by everybody. He had a huge personality. Couldn't have been happier, him being my stepdad. He showed me a lot of good times, and that was great because when I wasn't at the studio, I had a chance to go to the ballpark. So I had a very blessed existence. And anybody out there that might have a stepdad, remember, man, no pun intended, they step to the plate, they take care of things, and they should be definitely honored and appreciated. So I'm going to sign off here, and there'll be another Coach to Coast segment coming up very soon. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Glad I had a chance to come out and visit this in person. Hey, Ken, miss you, buddy. Roger, never had a chance to meet you, but I hear good things about you. God bless you. As I travel the country, I will be seeking out and finding other things lighthearted and some not so lighthearted. And if you have any interesting stories or anything you would like to share with me, perhaps we could get together as I crisscross the country. Leave your name and comments below, and I'll try to reach out to you. Subscribe, and do I hear it? Yes, ring that bell.